Hello, Jesus Freak. Hello, Christian YouTubers. Hello, other atheistic YouTubers. And everybody in between. I'm Resonators, and if you don't already know. In this video, Jesus Freak, you claim that the reason for human existence is the pleasure and entertainment of God. First off, is God really that kind of a lonely being that he needs to create lower beings to fuck with? Really? Secondly, didn't God create the angels first, and were the angels not good enough for him that he had to create a being that would defy him and fuck up everything that he's ever done for them? That sounds like a retarded God. I mean, really, God is an omniscient, omnipotent being, but he's lonely? Like, how does that even be pulled off? Like, how does your brain not fucking explode after hearing an explanation like that? We're here because God likes to talk to people? Okay. Yeah, let's see. Human existence. Existence because of evolution, because God was lonely. Which seems more plausible? Uh, but honestly, that you say atheists, what is the purpose of humanity? My personal view of humanity is we're a tiny blip on the shitstorm of the universe. We've only been around a fraction of the time the universe has been around. We've only been sentient for a smaller portion of time. We've only been self-aware for the same amount of time as we've been sentient. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, we are a tiny, tiny, tiny percent of the universe. I mean, we are nary an ant in the grand cosmic scheme of things. And I think you made your point that why is God always a common thread in human culture? It's because the reason a God and belief system is so prevalent in human history is because, unlike how we are now, where we can carbon date things and find out things about the past and have written records and stuff like that, they didn't have that. They had to come up with their own ideas of what was causing the events around them. They didn't know that weather is caused by what it is caused by. And you're just gonna say, oh, well, you don't really know. And I know, I just don't give a shit. I'm not gonna. We all know what weather is caused by: barometric pressure, humidity, all that good shit. So I mean, with the seasons, Persephone, all that good shit. That was just a way to explain things, and God is a way of explaining why things are so bad and why things can be so good. It's a way of keeping human hope. But atheism offers something better than that. And I mean, there always have been people that have been atheistic. I mean, the Greek skeptics basically said, we don't know what's going on. We don't know half of what's going on. And we will never do it because of our own delusions that we have of our surroundings. We'll never be absolute of anything. But modern skeptics say if there's proof and it can be verified, then that is reliable proof. Your proof for God and humanity is a Bible written 2,000 years ago. A book written 2,000 years ago called the Bible, and it's broken up into the New Testament, Old Testament. And I got a question about that. Why is the Old Testament God such an asshole, but the New Testament God's really cool? How is that possible? Like, how is that really even possible? But I mean, we are just a tiny, tiny fraction of an ant shit in the cosmic grand scheme of things. We are gonna go extinct soon. If it happens during my lifetime, all the better. If it doesn't, whatever. I don't really care. I don't live for religion. I don't live for atheism. I live for the here and now. I live for my life. I don't let myself be ruled by religion because my brain is not that weak to be able to be led by other people. But I don't let atheism or skepticism rule my entire life. I let science rule my life, and I live in the moment. I live in the present. I don't live in the past. I don't live in the future. I live in the present, and the present is what matters. Because if you have an argument with someone, chances are there's a good chance that you may never see that person again. If you have an argument with someone, and then they get shipped off somewhere and they die, you're never going to be able to make that up. Live in the present. Don't live for religion. Don't live for the words of old. And don't live for some abstract afterlife. Don't do that. Live for the moment. Because the reason for human existence is pure fucking chance. We are the culmination of millions of years of evolution into the top echelon of the food chain. We're only here because we evolved to be here. We weren't created, and we're gonna be. The difference is between, people say that energy cannot be created nor destroyed. The only difference is we were never created by any omnipotent being. Sorry for the slurs, I'm sort of tired. We were never created by the omniscient being that you believe in, but we're going to be destroyed by our own hands. We're not like energy. We were never created by something, but we were created by chance. But we're going to be destroyed by the same chance, because something's going to come along that we have not evolved for, and it's going to wipe out everybody. So my advice to Christians, atheists alike, don't let debates get into your way. Live your life in the moment, because that's what's really important. Life is a series of moments, to quote George Carlin. Life is a series of moments. I'm Resonator Zen. The existence of humanity has no purpose at all. I'm Resonator Zen. Peace, love, harmony. I hope you had a good, safe St. Patrick's Day. Peace out.